We finally made it.
What do you mean? Here we are. We're in a barn.
Yeah, this is no place for a newborn king.
Well, this has to be the place. Look up there. The GPS says so.
The GPS?
Yes. God's positioning star. GPS.
Hey, that's pretty good. GPS, God's positioning star. I can see how that might catch on.
It has led us all the way from home, and it led us right here.
To a barn.
Again, not exactly the place for a newborn king.
Well, I can't explain it. All I know is where we are. The star has stopped, so this has to be the place.
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Why would the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, be born in a barn?
Right.
Kings are hardly ever in a barn.
You're right, my friend. Kings are not in barns. Now, servants of kings, they're in barns.
Yes, you're correct. And subjects of kings, they're in barns.
Yes. And serfs of kings, they're in barns.
Right again. My good man, and slaves of kings, they're in barns.
And some other people that start with S that are related to kings are.
All right! Stop already with all the people and the S's. I don't know why we are in a barn looking for the newborn king, the Son of God. But here we are. So let's look for this newborn child.
Okay. Oh, King of Kings, where are you?
Will you keep your voice down?
Yeah, you'll wake him up, he starts crying, you're responsible.
Okay, I just thought it would be a quick way to find him.
Look up there. I think I see some people. 2 of them.
2.
And one is holding something.
One's little.
Could be a baby. Now let's be calm and quiet and not scare them.
Okay, let's go.
Wait a second. Let's make sure we have everything we need. Everyone have their gifts for the newborn king?
Here.
Yep, got him right here.
Right here.
Okay. I have my gift of gold.
You brought gold.
Yes, gold. It's what the letter said I was to bring.
Wow, that's really cool. You brought real gold?
Yes, it's what the letter said to bring. See? Here is my letter.
Gold.
What did you bring?
I brought Franks and beans.
Franks and beans. You brought the newborn king, the Lord of Lords, the Son of God and Son of Man, Franks and beans. What kind of gift is that? Is that what your letter said?
Well, sort of.
Sort of? Let me see your letter.
I'll read it for you.
Your letter says frankincense.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know what that was. So I thought Franks and beans would be close enough.
You know, that sounds really good to me.
Sounds good to you.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Oh.
Frankincense is a fragrance. It's a lotion.
Really? That sounds kind of girly to me.
I really think the Franks and beans is a lot better. Yeah.
So what did you bring the King of Kings and Lord of Lords?
Oh, right here in my bag. Oh. I got him a coat.
A coat?
Huh? A coat.
You got him a coat.
Yeah, I got him a coat.
That's what your letter said. Bring a coat?
Well, you know, not exactly. No, not exactly.
Give me your letter.
There.
It says myrrh. It clearly says myrrh.
Yeah.
How did you get coat? from myrrh.
Well, I looked at that and I didn't really know what myrrh was, so I thought it was like a mistake. I thought I was supposed to say burr, like burr, and so the baby would need a coat to get warm. So I thought,
Wow! That's really good thinking on your part.
It's really good thinking. A coat.
so
You bring a baby a coat that's way too big. Myrrh is a spice,
Oh.
like frankincense.
oh,
Oh! That sounds kind of girly too!
kind of glad I brought the coat.
Oh, never mind. It's too late now. We're here. We're
Okay.
just going to have to give him the gifts of gold and franks and beans and a coat. When we get back home, don't breathe a word of this to anyone. Come on, there they are. Let's bring him the gifts and get out of here.
I still don't get it though.
Yeah.
Why in a barn? Why is the Son of God born in a barn?
You would think a newborn king would be born in a palace, not a barn. Kings are never in barns. You know, servants of kings are in barns.
And slaves of kings are in barns!
And
Stop! We're not doing that again. Well, let's think about this. God becomes one with us in this baby Jesus. Why would God want to do that?
Well, I think it's because God really wants to be with us.
yeah. And you know something? God really wanted to be with us. Well, the Son of God wouldn't be born in a palace at all.
Right, because only kings are born in palaces.
Yeah.
And who gets to go to palaces?
Well, only the people the king invites.
Yeah, you're right. But a barn? Well, everybody has to go to a barn.
Exactly. Really, what better place to be born if you want to be part of everyone?
Well, God became one with us in Jesus in order to be just that. One with us.
I think there's a word for that. Emmanuel.
I think we have it figured out.
You know what else I just thought of? The gift I brought is perfect.
Wow. Yeah, that's not perfect. It is franks and beans.
Well, that's right. It's just franks and beans. Get it? It's not royal food
No.
fit for a king.
Right.
It's food fit for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
It's comfort food.
It's like you take this with your family on a picnic. There's nothing better than a roasted frank on a stick over hot coals.
Yeah. This gift means that Jesus is with us in all of life.
Yes.
Wherever we are, rich or poor, happy or sad, Jesus will meet us everywhere.
Right. Sounds good.
And my gift makes sense as well.
I don't know, you know. It's gold. That's kind of special.
Exactly. When we think of gold, what do we think of?
We think of the gold standard.
Or you know, like the best of the best. Like you want the gold medal.
Yeah. So if I bring this baby Jesus gold, what does that mean?
Oh, I get it. If gold is the best of the best, and you're giving it to Jesus, then Jesus is even better than gold.
Wow.
Exactly. Jesus, the Son of God, is greater than all the gold in the world.
So our ultimate security, our ultimate joy, can't be found in, no matter how much gold you have, can only be found in Jesus, the Son of God.
Yeah, the love of God is all we could ever hope for.
So, what about your coat? How does that fit in?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about that for a while now. And this is what I came up with. You know, when do you need a coat?
Oh, when you're cold.
Uh-huh.
And you need to go outside and do something. So you put a coat on and you're ready.
Exactly. You put a coat on, you see, and then you're ready to meet the whole world. You see, this coat is kind of like Jesus. Jesus, you are the real coat. See?
Jesus is a coat?
Well, you know, go with me on this for just a second. When we put on Christ, we can be anything that life throws at us, okay? And with Christ, we're not all by ourselves, we're not alone. I gotta tell you, there are a lot of times I don't want to be all by myself in the world. So we put on Christ, and with Christ, we can face anything.
Knowing that God is always with us.
Wow! These really are the right gifts!
Yes!
Gold. Jesus is even more precious than gold. The love of God is more valuable than anything else.
And Franks and beans! God is with us in Jesus, rich or poor, full of joy or overcome with sorrow. God is with us in all of our walks of life.
Yes, and a coat. With God beside us and around us and in us, we can face the world whatever happens, knowing that God is always there.
Forget what I said earlier. When we get home, let's tell everyone of this Jesus and the gifts we brought.
Come on, let's give him the gift. All right.
Gotcha, coat.
And beans!
Gold.
Wow. Well, you know something? We ought to really sing a song about this. We
three
sort of wise people all Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse apart, field and mountain, moor and mountain, following yonder GPS star. Oh, GPS star of wonder, GPS star of night, GPS star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us in thy perfect light.